Hey everyone, what's up? My name's BARD. You can call me Kyle. This is the start of a new series where every Sunday I cover news on the entertainment and music industries. So let's get into the first story of BARD News. This week there is a lot of stories to cover, so let's just get straight into it. For the first story this week, Doja Cat has been in a lot of controversy. Trending all over Twitter was a hashtag Doja is over party. This was in reference to Doja Cat being in live chat rooms that are characterized for being racist, promoting alt-right beliefs. During this period, an old song of Doja Cat's called Didn't Do Nothing resurfaced, which caused Doja Cat to receive a lot of backlash. Doja Cat later came out with an apology on her Instagram page, which said, "I want to address what's been happening on Twitter. I've used public chat rooms to socialize since I was a child. I shouldn't have been on some of those chat room sites. But I personally have never been involved in any racist conversations. I'm sorry to everyone that I offended. I'm a black woman, half of my family is black from South Africa, and I'm very proud of where I come from." As for the old song that's resurfaced, it was in no way tied to anything outside of my own personal experience. It was written in response to people who often use that term to hurt me. I made an attempt to flip its meaning, but recognized that it was a bad decision to use the term in my music. I understand my influence and impact, and I'm taking this all very seriously. I love you all, and I'm sorry for upsetting or hurting any of you. That's not my character, and I'm determined to show that to everybody moving forward. Thank you. We're sorry, Doja, and Doja Cat is not over party started the trend. And Doja Cat also apologized on her Instagram livestream. What do you guys think of that? Let me know down below. In our next story for today, it's a really good one. It looks like rapper Gunna, with his album Wunna, will be heading in to be the first #1 album on the Billboard 200 charts. This is according to industry forecasts. The album may launch with an equivalent of 100,000 album units earned in the US. So good job, Gunna, that's an insane accomplishment. I also love Gunna's explanation for why he named his album Wunna, and he says this: "Honestly, I was just high, bro." I love the honesty. In our next story for today, artist Grimes and tech billionaire Elon Musk have confirmed that they've changed their baby's name. Their baby's name, which has confused many people, including myself, is supposedly pronounced X-A12, as confirmed by Ellen on the Joe Rogan podcast.
I mean, it's just X, the letter X, and then the AE is like pronounced Ash. Yeah, and then A12. A12 is my contribution.
Oh, why A12?
Archangel 12, the precursor to the SR-71. Coolest plane ever.
The couple has had to change their name from X-A-X-I-I, as in Roman numerals, to X-A12, as in digits. And this is due to a Californian law which states that baby names can only include the 24 letters from the alphabet. I think that's probably the weirdest name I've ever seen in my life. In our final story for today, and although this occurred last Sunday, I still wanted to speak about it because it received so much backlash and controversy that I felt it was important to speak about. Artist Lana Del Rey put out a post on her Instagram that many are claiming is racist and is undermining the effort and input that many black women have inputted into music and art as a whole. I've also seen many people upset that at the end of this whole post, Lana Del Rey pretty much says, "Hey, this is all the stuff I don't like, but anyways, this is my album release date." I personally did not like this post at all. I don't know why she published this post, and it's hurtful to the many black women that have inputted so much into music and art. No matter which way you look at this post, it was not a good thing to publish at all. I also want to use my small platform to bring awareness to what is happening in America right now. If you didn't know, there are mass protests happening all around the country in regards to the horrifying death of a black man called George Floyd at the hands of a police officer. George Floyd was pinned on the ground for 8 minutes. The police officer was kneeling on George Floyd's neck. George cried out that he couldn't breathe. Many are coming together for protests and to bring forth much needed political and social change. Because of my white privilege, I'll never have to experience the awful and continued injustices that the black community experience. But it is my responsibility to speak up against racism. I've included donation links in the description, so please check them out. Every small donation is important. As I mainly cover music, I also want to speak on the many artists coming out providing support for the protests. These include, but are not limited to, Halsey, Taylor Swift, Kalani, Beyonce, and many more. That is all the stories for today. Hope you enjoyed the first episode of BARD News, and you learned some new information that you didn't know beforehand. My name's BARD, but you can call me Kyle. Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next episode. Peace.
Shh.